Hello, my name is Rhonda Smith, and I'm so very pleased to be part of this National Print and Drawing exhibit at Gromley Gallery in Baltimore. I'm sorry that we couldn't be doing this in person so that we could each talk to each other, I could answer your questions, but we'll do the next best thing. What I have behind me is a similar piece to the one that's currently in the exhibit. And if you've walked through the online gallery, then you may have seen this piece, and that may be what prompted you to click on this video. The title of the piece is, I Want to Offer You a Safe Journey Home. And the reason for the title is because I've been working on a series of lino cuts, all that involve this idea of travels and journeys and safe returns home. Each of these pieces is 24 inches by 24 inches, and they're all lino cuts, and they all deal with this idea of travel. And more importantly, each piece is a kind of talisman. A talisman is an object or something that you might carry or have on your person or hang in your home as a means to solicit and help in some way or other. So talismans are very powerful objects in many, many different cultures, including African cultures and Mexican cultures. And I've kind of adopted these two things, these talismans, in order to create these works. So let's take a moment and look at the symbolism in this piece, because I think that that in and of itself is one of the things that, of course, I am most intrigued by and most interested in sharing with you. So in this piece, you see there's a figure, and in her hand, she's holding several different things. She's holding this image of a house, and the house itself has wings, because we would like to take our homes with us, wouldn't we? And some of us manage to do that. And in fact, I think we all do that in some way or other. Our home is in our heart, and it is with us all the time. So it does travel with us. And so this is a little house with wings. The wings can be that representative of the fact that the house travels with you. It can be that idea that the house is part of you always. Your home is with you always. But whatever the case, she's extending this offering to you, this hope that you will travel home safely. At the same time, the house itself has some symbols involved in it. There's a little window with a landscape and some water, a little pathway of water, because often our journeys involve water in some way or other. And there's a little bird. The birds, for me, always represent migration, because birds are one of those species that travel the world and always come back to the same places or the same regions, because they have homes in all these different places. So I like this idea of birds and migration. These two hands are often seen by some people as skeletons, and in fact, they might be. The images themselves are derived from milagros, those little metal charms that are sold all over Mexico that are meant to help you in prayer and in soliciting assistance and help from gods or the God, and to help you heal in some way. And so these little milagros have very often a hand or a foot or something. In my case, I've depicted this little milagro as something a little bit larger. And for me, these are symbols of helping hands. Those hands that help you along your journey, assist you in your travels. Another way to look at them, which I don't mind at all if people see them as sort of skeletal-like, and that's because maybe it's your ancestors that are actually helping you along and helping you speed your way home. So this idea of the people who came before us, assisting us in our journeys, is also part of the way I'm thinking about this whole thing. In this work, you'll also see there's some decorative paper airplanes. and they zoom around the composition. Airplanes are just another means of travel and getting around. And then there's a little car on a highway back here. Same idea of travel and movement. The figure herself is derived from a photograph I took while in Africa. And I love African fabrics. I love lots of the symbolism and relationships of Africans to artwork. And so I love that she is offering you this safe journey home. I hope that you too are having safe journeys during this time of COVID. And I look forward to seeing this exhibit in person, though it may never happen. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.